Well, hello, boys and girls. It's when I feel like it o'clock. I'm Pearl of Wisdom, and you're listening to my NHL Pearls of Wisdom, coming to you from Helen's Place, like usual. Yeah, we had. I'm a little late. I'm going to be a little later now, and I hope you're okay with that. I'm sure you'll find the time to fill it in to get the video into your day between your naps. Get 14 naps a day, right? Pants-free living. Don't forget that. Because I'm doing videos, doing podcasts with BM Sports Picks, and it is the finest in the land. I'll tell you right now. I very much enjoy it. I love Brian and the way he looks at the games, and we seem to work out well together. At least I think so, too. Go check it out and tell me what you think about it down there in the comment section in his side. We can all connect all together in all the comment section. We can have a little comment section orgy, if you will. Oh, okay, maybe not, but something like that. Okay, I better just move on. Okay, so yesterday in the yesterday's games, we had the Flyers and the St. Louis Blues. I had the Blues, and Flyers won. Yeah, Mr. MJ's right again. I learned something from that game, though. Blues are won 4 in a row. Flyers are playing desperate hockey right now. They've got a really good coach in, you know who he is, AV, Alameño. So they were more desperate, and they played more desperate. I'm going to keep that in the bank there, in the mine bank area, wherever that is, somewhere around there. And for future, well, we got the Chicago one, right? And that's the one I would have bet on, too. So that worked out well. There was a couple guys yesterday there in the comment section. One Aerothane got it, nailed it. I think Vu and Curtis Davis not only nailed the games, but also the over and under for the games. Amazing. Here's pearls for you. Pearls for you. I think I just gave Kurt a whole bunch of pearls, but you're probably already finished with them now, and they're unlimited. So here you go. All for you guys. Pearls, pearls, and more pearls. All across the land. Okay, Hovlov. Oh, Hovlov. Actually, these are private. These are private pearls for Hovlov. Because Hovlov came and said, needs some pearls. That's all they said. So I imagine he's in a little bit of a situation. Needs a little bit of uplifting. He or she. Whoever. So get the pearl bucket out. Got a whole big pile. Okay, ready? Ooh, I've never tried that many at one time before. Ooh, oh my gosh. Oh, people are having a hard time driving. They can't see either. That maybe not that many at Dix. Whoa, what are you gonna do with all those Hovlov? They're all over the place. Front yard, backyard, everywhere. My gosh. That should hold you off for a while. Okay. So there we go. We got that done. Yeah. I just marked that. I put send pearls to people on the top of my to-do list every day, so I can always say I did something. Okay. At the BM con. Let me try this again. BM Sports Picks. At our podcast, we had some comments too. Jacob Poole said, "Hey, I know you." I love that. I know you too, Jacob. Yeah, I got you on my fridge. And love it. Keep it up, boys. And one Aerothanes again says, love this duo. So people are loving it. So go over there and check it out. So today's picks now. We get to today's picks, shall we? Penguins versus Bruins. Oh, yeah, I forgot something. Yesterday, I did not mention about lifting the elbow and the finger and liking and subscribing and getting all that goodness going through the YouTube, what's it called, algorithm that Gord tells me, always talking about the algorithm, Gord there that runs the YouTube. And we had it was a low score, 15 15 likes yesterday. I think we can do better than 15 today, can we not, boys and girls? You know, if you didn't go yesterday, your elbow and arm should be feeling pretty good. Limber it up there. Limber. Get all limbered up. And then hit that like button. And we're going to go to the finest places in the land. Yes, we are. I'm going to come see you in our private jet. Yep. Private YouTube sensation jet coming your way. It's going to happen. It's going to be freaking awesome. We are going to go to all the arenas, and we're going to have the name on the side, and people are going to come. They're going to have their little, yay, Perlo signs out and doing the Perlo dance everywhere we go. It's going to be awesome. And just all we have to do is hit the subscribe and the bell, and we'll get there. We are going to get there. I'm going to bring MJ, Professor MJ, with me one time. That'll be fun. Okay, Penguins, Bruins. Crosby's back for the Penguins, and they seem to be winning constantly all the time right now. So the Bruins flow has not been great this year altogether. I mean, I'm just saying they're doing not bad, but they're better than they are. They seem to just barely be getting by. Also, Rask is out for a long time now, apparently. Halak should be in net, which isn't a bad thing, but against a really strong Penguins team that is playing right now with a sense of urgency every single game, it appears, I got to go with the Penguins. I'm leaning to the over here as well. Penguins in the over, I'm saying 4-3, 4-2, something of that nature. Not really a huge fan of this game, but if you have to, I'll take that. Flames versus the Leafs. The Leafs are surprising everybody. They have Muzzin out, they have Riley out, and the last game they beat New Jersey 7-4, but they did give up 4. Anderson's not playing great. I've been going back and forth on this. The Leafs could definitely win this because their offensive depth. But the Flames have the defense to be able to combat it. They also had a really bad game against Montreal. This is going to be a big test for the Flames. Are they going to come back from a bad effort and put out a huge effort now with Jeff Ford? I'm banking that they will, and I'm taking the Flames here 4-3. Tough game, though. I think it's going to be like an overtime type thing. If you're getting any goal and a half here, probably either team. I think it's going to be tight. I think it's going to be really tight. The other issue I have is Rittich, but I'm leaning the Flames. Kings versus the Panthers. Kings are coming off a loss. Panthers have been playing very well. Bobrovsky's still injured, but Drigger has been. It would be amazing if Drigger took the Panthers' number one goaltending position away from a $10 million player like Bobrovsky. But he's kind of leaning that way. I'm taking the Panthers here. I'm taking them like 4-2, 5-2 maybe even, somewhere around there. Rangers versus the Islanders. I fade this game. I'm not a big fan of this game. The Rangers flow looks like they're heading in the right direction here. Georgiev is going to be in net. Varlamov for the Islanders. I'm taking the Rangers 3-2, but I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. The only thing I like here is the under. Another thing is Zizekas and Clutterbuck are out for the Islanders. And one of the reasons why the Islanders win, an underrated reason, is they got one of the best third lines in the league. However, two of those guys are going to be out tonight. It's kind of why I'm leaning to the Rangers. Flyers versus the Canadians. Under all day. You get like heavy pearls on this under. They're both going to be fairly tired. The Flyers are 3 games and 4 nights, 2 overtimes. Canadians have no offense really at all right now. Elliott's probably playing again on a back-to-back. I'm taking the Flyers 2-1, but again, I think I fade. I think I fade the game. Devils versus the Capitals. No Palmieri for the Devils. And I messed up with the Toronto game. I did not see that Palmieri was not going to be in that game. I apologize. I would not have told you to take the Devils in the PL on that game if I would have known that. And without him in and the Capitals losing heavily against the Devils last game, they got to be crushing it here. Crushing it. I'm saying 5-2 Capitals. Hurricanes versus the Jackets. There is no reason why I'm taking the Jackets here, but I'm taking them 3-2. For all the reasons you've heard in my other videos. Just, it doesn't make any sense, but they'll probably win. Knights versus the Sens. Just fired Gallant. Gallant! A guy who took a first-year team to the Stanley Cup Finals is not safe. Didn't like the flow. If you go over to BM Sports, I talk a lot about what I thought of the reasoning as to why he was fired. So head over there, watch our podcast there, and you can see why I thought that. But here's the thing. They could be really depressed because Gallant's a player's coach, or they can be just pissed that they allowed this to happen because they have not been playing their best so far this year. I just find it really odd with Fleury's dad dying and now this. I'm taking the Knights 5-2. I'm having a feeling guys like Stone and Pacioretty are going to wake these guys up and say, we got to focus only on hockey up until now, and now we can't lose this game against the Sens. They just can't. They can't lose this game. That's why I'm taking them 5-2. Wait, let's see if Subban's in net. I forgot to mention that. I imagine it'll be Fleury because they got to win this game. They really do. They're in a spot now where they got to win just every game. Predators versus the Ducks. The Ducks' flow has just been absolutely brutal. I've watched the last 3 games and they look terrible. Now, Silverberg and Ritchie will likely be in net, and Professor MJ is taking the Ducks. So there's that. I am taking the Predators 4-2 here. I think John Hines is a good pick here for coach. He's a player's coach, and they're just coming off of a whole lot of Laviolette, who was a hard ass. So it's changing the flow, changing the making the guys feel good about themselves, and I think it's going to take. I think the Preds are going to do well moving on here. So I'm taking the Preds 4-2. Lightning versus the Wild. I would throw some pearls at the Wild here. They've lost 4 in a row, but Stalick is going to be in net. That means that Dubnyk hasn't been playing well. Stalick isn't bad. Lightning just barely beat, who was it? Another underdog team. Was it LA? Just barely beat them last game. I'm still taking the Lightning 4-2. I might throw some pearls at the Wild just cause. Just cause. If you got some extra stuff, you're probably getting some really good value here. And I just have that feeling that 4 games, Boudreaux type team will get them rolling good in this game. But my head says Lightning 4-2. Sabres, Stars. I got Stars all day. This is my pick of the night. I take Stars and Reg. I think they're going to destroy them. First, Stars, the best defensive team in the league, up against a team with no Olofsson, no Skinner. It just doesn't make sense that Sabres win this game, depending on the goaltending especially. If Hutton's in net, forget about it. I'm taking Stars 3-1. Sharks, Avalanche. Avalanche have lost 4 straight. They can't lose 5 straight. There's just no way. Against the Sharks team and no coach here, no way. 5-2. Hopefully Francouz is in net for the Avalanche because they need this win. Yotes versus the Canucks. This is tough. I would fade this game. The Yotes are flying really well. The Canucks, I just love their team right now, though. The last game against the Jets, they should have won that game. They got some unlucky bounces, but they outplayed the Jets completely. Now, the Yotes is a different animal. They have an underrated defense, pretty good flow offensively right now. I get a feeling it could be an over 4-3 for the Canucks in overtime type thing. But as far as who's going to win the game, I would fade it. Well, that's my full 42. Have I namaste'd you yet? I don't think I have. We're connecting with our divines here, aren't we? Namaste to all of you. And thanks for your support here at Pearl of Wisdom Industries and Pearls of Wisdom Industries. I hope everybody's enjoying their fine Pearls of Wisdom necklaces sent out at Christmas and New Year's. So head over to BM Sports Picks. Let's connect together there and watch. We go at a little deeper angle on each game there, and you get to hear he has a different view than I do. I just like it. Down the road, we're hoping to get John from Riddick's Picks to join us. So go talk to John and let him know, okay? Go tell him about that. And have a great day. Lots of love to you.